Thank you, Amber, for your genius idea to make a rainbow button bracelet. Hello Live Wires, Heather Boyd Wire here, and today I had a great suggestion from Amber to make a button bracelet similar to the button earrings, but with rainbow colored buttons. So without further ado, let's get wired. Today's featured live wire is Mirta. Thank you, Mirta, for sending me photos of your beautiful wire creations and your awesome leather crafts. I love your curiosity and super appreciate chatting on the live streams and on the premiere of the videos. For the bracelet, I'm using 3 inches of 20 gauge German style wire. I'm going to bend it about 1.5 inches from the end with the bail making pliers, and I'm going to form a loop with the 1/3 size of the bail making pliers to make a nice large loop so we can put it on the button. I'm taking a 1/2 inch button and I'm going to put the wire through one of the holes. You can do this with 4-hole or 2-hole buttons. So we're going to slide it in the hole, press the wires together, and hold it firmly with the chain nose pliers so we could bend the end around a couple of times. Clip it with the flush cutters and pinch in that little pokey end with the chain nose pliers. I'm going to add a 6mm miracle bead, nice purple color like the button. We will use our precision round nose pliers to bend the wire and then the bail making pliers to make another loop the same size as the first one. Adjust it so it's centered, and now we're going to add a red button because I want to do the colors of the rainbow. So we're going to slide on that red button, just slip it right in there. There'll be a gap, so we'll have to close up that gap, hold it firmly with the chain nose pliers, and then bend the wire around a couple of times to make a closed loop. Clip it with the flush cutters, remove that end, and pinch in the little pokey end with the chain nose pliers. Then we'll get another wire. We're going to bend it at a right angle and make another loop the same size. We want it large enough so the button will have some wiggle room. Now we're going to put it through the opposite hole. So if you're doing a 4-hole button, make sure it's on the opposite hole. Hold the wires with the chain nose pliers and bend the end around a couple of times. The German style wire is nice and firm. It's a half hard wire and it's tarnish resistant. We are going to pinch in that little pokey end and add a red miracle bead. You guys know miracle beads are my favorite. They're acrylic beads, they're nice and lightweight, and they have many layers of lacquers, so they have a 3D quality and come in lots of beautiful colors. So let's make another loop on the other side. I'm going to add an orange button now. We'll just slide it on the wire, push it right in there, hold the wires with the chain nose pliers and bend around the end a couple of times. Clip it flush with the flush cutters or nipper tool and pinch it with the chain nose pliers. So now we're going to add the last one. We're going to put on a yellow miracle bead. We're going to bend the end with the precision round nose pliers and bring the wire around with the looping pliers. So we can make another loop, add the button, hold it firmly, and bring the wire around. Clip it, and give it a little pinch. So there's the finished bracelet, but we need a clasp, so we're going to get some more German style wire, bend the end at an angle, as we did before, so we can make our loop. Bring it right around, wiggle it so it's centered. Add it to the last button, push it in, hold the loop with the chain nose pliers and bring the end a couple of times around. We're going to clip it with the flush cutters, pinch in the little pokey end, and bend it at an angle. Now we're going to get the looping pliers, the bail making pliers, to make the loop for the clasp. Hold it and bend the end around. You can bend it around a few times to catch that other coil so it doesn't slip out of place. Clip the end, pinch it in, adjust it as you need, and then we'll have to do a hook. So we'll get a slightly longer wire, about 6 inches is plenty, and we'll start by doing our loop as we did before to attach to the button. We're going to slide it into the orange button, close the gap, adjust it if you need to so the circle is more rounded. Hold it and bring the wire around a couple of times. Clip the end flush, pinch in that little pokey end. I'm going to put a bead and then I'm going to do the hook. So we're going to take the precision pliers to make a little loop. This is a kind of safety clasp. I have lots of tutorials for these types of clasps that I can link up in the description below the video. So we just do a little loop and then get the bail pliers to make the hook. Bring it down so it's just touching that little loop. Bend it at a bit of an angle with the chain nose pliers. Flip it and bend it again. So we just have a little bit of a lip on that hook and bring the wire back. Just wiggle it around so the wires are parallel, pinch the end, squeeze it together a bit, and go back along the hook so the wires are right beside each other. And now we're going to hold it just to the side of that little loop with the chain nose pliers so we could bring the wire around to secure it in place on the other side of the loop. Clip the end with the flush cutters and then pinch it in a little bit. There's your finished bracelet, and all you have to do is just hook it in place to close it. It just clicks right in there, and you can make it with any kinds of buttons that you like. Thanks so much for watching the video. Be sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for lots more DIY wire art and jewelry making tutorials. You can get the Button Jewelry Made Simple ebook in my Etsy DIY shop. I'll link it up in the description below the video. Be sure to join the Wire Makers Club on Facebook to share photos of your wire art and wire jewelry, and we'll see you the next time.